Okie dokie, Mr. Obama. I've never made one of these, but I think it's time for me to make one. I saw you on TV, I want to say yesterday, crying about the children who've died in gun violence. Which every time there's gun violence, you send cops, well, you don't, the state sends cops or the city or whoever sends cops with guns to stop the people who are committing gun violence. And that's all understandable. But what really bothers the hell out of me is you crying on TV talking about all of the kids who have died in gun violence. You've never once referred to Tamir Rice, who was gunned down by police, or any of the other young black males or white males or native females or black females or white females, young people who are dying at the hands of police and at the hands of drugs and at the hands of drug dealers and at the hands of all these other people, which that would bode really well for gun control, but you don't really pose any sort of gun control. And even if you did control guns, there really wouldn't be a way to stop this because the people who are doing this don't care about laws or gun control. But what really pisses me off is the fact that you've never once talked about the children who you've killed with drone strikes, with remote viewing. It's really easy to kill people when the blood's not on your hands. It's on the hands of other teenagers, other young people who they're going to go home and they're going to have to deal with what they've done. People who you told they were fighting for freedom, and they're not fighting for freedom. They're fighting for your policy, and they've killed children, what they call fun-sized targets. The entire connotation of fun-sized target is so disgusting to me, I can't wrap my head around it. But that's what you call them. That's what your people call them. You realize this drone striking thing started during your campaign. Not Bush, not Reagan, not Clinton, your campaign. At least that we know of. We never know if the media is lying to us or not. But the fact that you're going to get on TV and cry over the young kids who've been killed and not cry over the police killing young people or you killing young people, you, sir, killing young people, that to me is immoral and incorrect. And that's why I won't be voting for Miss Clinton, because she wants to continue your idiotic policies. In fact, I think I'm going to be voting for Mr. Sanders. Much to the chagrin of my parents and my family, I won't be voting for a Republican this year. There will be never a chance that I would vote for any of them. But I will not be giving anybody from your legacy any sort of my time, because you don't have any accountability whatsoever. And that really bothers the hell out of me. And a president should have some kind of accountability. And right now there's no accountability, not in government, not in local, not in federal, not in state, none of that. There's no accountability. You do. And whenever things go to shit, you either blame Republicans, you blame white people, you blame money, or you blame somebody else. You never take responsibility for yourself. A president should take responsibility for himself, even when they fuck up, and sometimes when they didn't do anything at all. That's what a president does. You're the representation of the people, but you don't represent anything besides your own personal ideals. And that really bothers the hell out of me, because that's not what a president should do. So I'm asking you to, if you're going to cry on TV, you better be fucking crying for all the people that you've killed, all the children, mothers, the daughters, the husbands, the sons, and the fathers who you've killed, sending drones, planes that don't even have pilots, that are flown by young kids who you lied to and told that you were fighting for freedom, to go out and kill fun-sized targets in the name of democracy. There's no democracy in that. We didn't vote on that. I didn't vote for that. I damn sure wouldn't have voted for that. In fact, if you had told me 10 years ago or 8 years ago, I'm coming in to do these things and I'm going to get a Nobel fucking Peace Prize for it, I would have told you you're absolutely insane, and I would have laughed hysterically. And yet, you got a Nobel Peace Prize. You got a Nobel Peace Prize, and you've killed people for no reason. No reason other than we're pretty sure that this little target right here, this little green thing, that thing is probably a terrorist. Our sources say so. So go kill him. And that's what you do. You send your pilots to go kill him, and you sign off on it, and then you get on TV and you play politics. And right now, we don't need politicians or politics. Right now, we need an end to this because you've put us on the wrong end of everybody. Doesn't matter who they are. You put us on the wrong end of everybody, and this country can't survive doing that. That's why people don't trust you, and that's why people don't like you. You know, there's been many times where I've actually agreed with you. I don't even think that you're a bad person. I just think that you're completely engrossed in your own policies and all the people around you and being president. And I understand that that's a lot to bear, but you should have known that coming into this. You know what I mean? And it's a crying shame. Thanks for not representing us.